This is the sum of October, November 2023, paper 20.
Yes.
Okay. Question number
Yes.
3. It is related to control accounts. So
Yes.
go on to anything. What you have to see is what are you required to make. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
You're required to make a sales ledger control account and you are
Yeah.
required to correct certain errors.
Okay.
You with me?
Yes.
If you remember the format of SLCA, do you remember the format of SLCA?
Yes, miss.
Can you tell me what is the format of SLCA?
Okay. So the format of SLCA, initially the SLCA has a debit balance.
Okay,
So so on the debit side, it's gonna be opening balance,
okay,
credit sales,
hmm.
and on the credit side will be the other things.
Okay. On the credit side will be the other things. So this is the
Yes.
information that is given to us. Tell me
Yes.
what will go on which side?
Okay. So at 1st July 2023, which is the okay, so is it's the opening balance.
Hmm. Which side?
This is gonna be on the debit side.
Okay. Come
So
on
it's
then.
gonna be on the debit side.
Hmm.
Yeah, so and for the month of July, contra purchase ledger will be on the credit side.
Hmm.
Sales journal will be on the credit side.
What does the sales journal give us?
The sales journal give us the total sales, cash in
Okay.
hand. Yeah,
Sales journal gives you which sales?
credit sales. So it's gonna be on the debit side.
Okay.
And cash book, it won't come. Customer checks, miss, would cash book come? Like customer checks dishonored?
Check dishonored.
Yes.
Customer is who?
The the person.
Yeah, so customers check dishonored 22
Mm.
should come, right? You have
Yeah,
the balance begin down,
yes,
credit sales.
yes,
Okay. Then you have your
yeah,
dishonored interest and refund.
yeah,
Okay. Then what do
yeah.
you have on this side?
On the other side, there will be contra,
Hmm.
contra entry, discount allowed,
Hmm.
irrecoverable debts,
Hmm.
receipts from
Hmm.
customers, and Miss World sales return would not be there, right?
It will be there, right?
Oh yeah, it will be sales return
And the closing balance also.
and the
So
closing
dishonored
balance.
checks would come on the debit side, 22.
Yeah, debit side, 22.
Hmm? Okay, then,
Yes. And the discount allowed will be on the credit side.
okay,
I- Irrecoverable debts will be on the credit side.
okay. Even the
Uh,
irrecoverable debts would come. Will PDD come
yeah.
over here?
PDD provision for doubtful debts.
Hmm?
Yes, yes, I think it would come. The
No,
depreciation. No?
PDD will not come. No.
Okay, okay.
Then,
So then receipts from credit customers, credit side,
okay,
and sales return journal, credit side.
sales return journal, credit side.
Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
Take the
So
SL.
then, okay. Miss, first, shouldn't I like read the errors?
No, for a minute. They've asked
Yeah.
you to prepare what?
SLCA,
SLCA. Taking into account what?
the errors discovered.
That means they want you to take into account the errors discovered.
Yes,
Okay. Now, since they want you to take into account the errors discovered, that means you have to take into account the errors discovered.
yes.
Okay, come on, read this.
Okay. The balance of a sales ledger customer's account had been undercast by 300.
Okay. So something that is happening in the customer's account, will it come in the SLCA?
No.
Something that is coming in the journal,
Yes.
okay, it will come in the SLCA. But if it is
Okay.
happening in the sales ledger, okay,
Yeah.
if it is
So
happening
it
in the
won't come.
sales ledger, it will be
Mm.
affected in the customer's account.
Yeah. Not the
Okay,
sales ledger control account. Yeah.
not sales ledger control account. So this will come in the customer's account.
Yeah.
So the customer's account had been undercast by 300. That we will see later. Come on, now read this.
Okay. The total of the sales return journal had been overcast by 580.
Okay, what does this mean?
Which means that the sales return like had an over up value of 580.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
The
it.
sales return journal was
Yeah.
overcast by 580. So you have your
Yes.
sales return journal over here. You have your sales return how much?
2090.
Which is more by how much?
580.
So what you should do?
Should we minus it?
So you will reduce it by 580.
Yeah. So 2090 minus 580, which gives us 1510.
1510. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
remember, anything that is happening in the sales ledger would be
Yeah.
correct. Sales ledger or customer account would be
Yes.
corrected in the this
Yeah.
the corrected sales ledger account.
In the B
Okay.
part, yes.
Yeah. In
Yeah.
the
Okay. 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 Okay.
anything that is happening in the general journal, okay,
Yeah.
or the journal will be corrected in the SLCA.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
If it is
Yeah.
omitted, it will be corrected in both or depending from where it is omitted.
Okay. Answer.
Okay. Understood? Now over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Go to the next.
All right. A journal entry to write off a customer account balance of 95 as irrecoverable had been correctly entered in the general ledger, but had been posted to the debit side of the customer's account.
So where will this be corrected?
So, miss, this will be corrected on the credit side, right? Because it made a mistake
See one
on the
minute.
debit side.
This is a journal entry to write off bad
Yeah.
debt. It is
Yes.
correctly entered in the general ledger.
Okay. Yeah.
What does this
Oh,
mean?
so it won't. So it won't
That
affect
means
anything.
the SLCA, it has been correctly entered.
Okay.
See, you have two
Hmm.
ledgers. One you have the general ledger
Yeah.
and one you have the sales ledger.
Yeah.
In the general ledger, you make your SLCA and PLCA.
Yeah.
And in your sales ledger, you make your customer account.
Yeah.
So this has been correctly entered in the general ledger.
Yes.
That means in the SLCA, this requires no correction.
No correction. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So bad debts has been posted to the debit side of the customer account.
Yeah.
Normally, bad debts comes on which side?
Normally, bad debts come in the SLCA credit side.
Yeah, wherever it will be in the SLCA, same place it will be in the customer's account because the SLCA resembles the
Mm.
customer's account.
Yes. Okay.
So you have written bad debts on, you have written it on which side?
Credit side.
Where have you written it?
Oh, okay. Is as in correctly entered, but had been put to the debit side of the customer's account.
You had to write on which side?
Credit side. I had to write on the credit side.
You wrote it on which side?
Debit side.
You wrote it on the wrong side.
Yes.
If something you write on the wrong side, where would the correction be?
It would be the opposite of that. So it's gonna be writing on the right side,
Correct
on the
side?
correct side. Yeah, correct side. So credit side.
Okay, and
Correct side double. Yeah.
so it will be written on the credit side,
Yeah.
double amount. But
Yes.
in the SLCA or in the sales ledger?
It's gonna be on the sales ledger.
So this is going to be on the sales ledger. Which
Yeah.
side? Credit
Credit
side.
side.
Double
Double
amount
amount.
is 190.
Yes.
Okay, are you with me?
Yes.
Okay. This is in the SLCA. And the
Okay.
first one would be in the sales ledger, right?
Yeah.
Come on, go to the fourth one.
Okay. A check received from a customer 320 had been correctly entered in the cash book, but had been posted to the debit side of the customer's account as 230.
So where has the mistake happened?
So the first thing is the person posted to the debit side of the customer's account with the wrong amount. So it's wrong side and wrong amount.
1 minute. You received the check for how much?
320.
320. You received the
Yeah.
check for 320 and you have
Yeah.
posted it correctly in the cash book.
Yes.
Cash book is a day book, right?
Yeah, it's a day book.
So it is correctly going in the cash book. It is correctly gone into the day books. So will there be any correction in the SLCA?
No.
So there is going to be no correction in SLCA.
Yeah, no correction.
What wrong you have done?
The wrong you have done
Is
the
that
wrong you have done here is
hmm,
that you posted the amount on the debit side with the wrong amount.
you have posted it on the debit side of the customer account. So you've
Yeah.
posted it on the wrong side, which is the correct side.
Uh, correct side is credit side.
So you posted on the wrong side and wrong.
Yes. Yeah, and wrong amount.
So what is the rectification of this?
So the rectification for wrong side will be the correct side with the double amount.
So you received the
And
check
for,
for 1 minute 320.
yeah,
So cash
yes,
went debit and customer account credit.
yes.
So now you have to put it on the correct side. What is the correct side?
Correct side is the credit side.
And what amount you will put?
We'll put the double of 320. 640.
1 minute. You will put the double amount. 1 minute. Now
Yeah.
the amount is also wrong. Now see,
Yes.
first you will reverse the 230.
Mm.
230 was on the debit side.
Yeah.
You will reverse it, so you will put 230 on the credit side.
Yes.
Okay. And what is the correct amount?
The correct amount is 320.
So you will put the correct amount which had to actually go.
Okay, so which means,
230 you will reverse it, so you will put the 230 on the correct side.
yeah,
Okay, credit side. And the correct
yeah,
amount is 320. It is not 230. So 320
yeah,
you will put the correct amount on the credit side.
yes.
On the credit side, how much will you put?
On the credit side, you'll put 320. So 230 plus
320, that
325,
is 550. You will put it on the
yeah,
credit.
550. Yeah, okay,
This
okay,
is for
okay.
your error number 4.
Yes,
So for your error number 4, you will put 550 on the credit side.
yeah.
Which one? In SLC or in the sales ledger?
Sales ledger
Sales ledger. For error number 3, what was the correction? In the sales ledger
for
credit side, you will put 390.
190.
190, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go for error number 5.
Okay. So error number 5 says that a further dishonored check from a customer 215 had not been entered in the cash book, but had been correctly entered into the customer's account.
If it is correctly entered into the customer's account, does it
Yeah.
require any correction in the sales ledger?
No.
No. So sales ledger, no correction.
No correction.
So where does it require correction?
It requires correction in the cash book because it didn't enter it there.
Cash book means where will it go?
Cash book,
SLC.
day
There
book,
is an error in
SLCA.
the journal. So the
Yeah,
correction will go in the SLCA. So this is a
yeah,
dishonored
SLCA.
check.
Dishonored check.
Dishonored check comes on which side?
Dishonored check comes on the credit side.
You see over here we have the made the SLCA format.
Yes.
Dishonored check
Oh,
comes on.
debit side. Debit side, debit side.
Do you already have one dishonored check over here?
Yeah,
So there is another dishonored check of 215.
22 plus 215.
Okay. There is an
237.
so there is another dishonored check for 215. So it will be 237. So what you have
Yeah,
to do is you have to make an SLCA.
yeah,
Okay. And then we have three corrections that has to go in the sales ledger. Error number
yeah.
1, error number 3, and error
Hmm.
number 4.
4.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I'm putting the video on pause. I want you to first try and make the SLCA yourself.
Okay.
Your SLCA will have a debit balance. It will come on the debit side. Below that,
Yes.
contra 420 will come on the credit. You will write contra. Credit sale
Yes.
69 634. This will come on the debit side. Dishonored
Yes.
check would be 22 plus 215, 237 would come on the debit side.
Yeah.
Discount allowed 892 on the credit side. Bad debts, irrecoverable debts 410 on the credit side. Receipts
Hmm.
from credit customers 74118 would come on the credit side. And sales
Yeah.
return 1510 would come on the credit side.
Yeah.
Okay. The debit side total is more, that is 146,121.
Yeah.
146,121. The balance closed down would be 68,771. Balance
Yeah.
begin down 68,771. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we will talk about the sales ledger. Okay, we will talk about the corrections in the sales ledger. Okay. Now
Yeah.
they have given us increase or decrease. So you should
Hmm.
know about this increase or decrease. Do you know anything about the increase or decrease?
Um, Miss, if it's overcast, it's increased.
Understand, 1 minute, wait. Sales ledger means your customer account.
Yeah.
It resembles the SLCA.
Yeah.
Normal balance is what?
Normal balance is debit balance.
Debit balance. So if you want to write anything on the debit side, you will add.
Yeah.
If you want to correct anything on the credit side, you will subtract. Are you with
Okay. Yeah.
are you with me? For
Yes.
sure. Now for this error number 4, I've already seen that 550 is to be corrected on the credit side.
Yes.
So 550 will increase or decrease.
Decrease.
Okay. This is for error number 4.
Yeah. Okay.
For error number 3 also we did 190 on the credit side.
Yeah.
Hmm? Decrease.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Now over here. Come on, read this.
Which one? Oh, first one. The balance of the sales ledger says that your customer's account had been undercast by 300.
Okay. Undercast which side?
Undercast same side.
Same side. Same side is which side?
So for debit side, add.
Which side? Sales account. Sales ledger customer account. So for error
Yeah.
number 1, you,
Number one.
you will
Yeah.
add. Okay.
Yes.
So you will add 300 and you will subtract how much? 550 plus 190.
Yeah.
So you will subtract 740.
Yes.
From 69 to 11, you will add 300
Hmm.
And you will deduct how much? 7.
740.
So it will become 68, 7, 7.
771.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. 4
Yeah,
marks?
4 marks.
Okay.
Now, two limitations to prepare control accounts.
Miss, for
Hmm?
these two limitations, is time consuming limitation?
Hmm?
Time consuming, it is a limitation?
You can write time consuming and expensive, but other than
Yeah.
control accounts will not identify errors of omission. Okay, it will
Wait,
not
what?
identify your errors of omission.
Okay.
So it does not identify your error of omission, your error of
Yes.
principle, and error of commission.
So I could just write it will not identify errors.
Of omission, principle, and commission.
Okay.
And another thing,
Omission.
it only
Yeah.
verifies arithmetical accuracy.
How is that a disadvantage? Like limitation?
The error in the numbers, plus minus
Yeah.
error, only that it
Yeah.
identifies. It only verifies
Okay.
the
Okay.
arithmetical accuracy. Other than
All
that,
right.
for the complicated errors or the errors that are planned errors or planned
Yeah.
flaws, will not help you identify that.
Okay.
It will only verify the arithmetical accuracy of the ledgers.
Yes.
It will only verify this.
Okay.
Okay, and it does not identify errors of commission principle or errors of original entry. So with this, we
Mm,
complete our October November 23 paper
mm.
22 question number
Yes.
3 of control accounts.